Freedom is Have you heard of the Negritos of Southeast Asia? The Negritos are a collective of diverse ethnic groups that inhabit isolated areas of Southeast Asia and the Andaman Islands. In particular, in this video, we'll be discussing the Semang and Batek peoples of Malaysia, the Maniq people of Thailand, and the Aeta and Ati of the Philippines. At one time, Negritos were thought to be the same ethnic group, distributed across different countries and regions. Studies have yielded conflicting results as to whether there is a close genetic relation between them or not. There is also much debate as to whether or not they are of distant African origin, with inconclusive results. While some Negrito communities live in relative isolation, others have become assimilated with the general populations of the countries they are from. The term Negrito is the diminutive form of the Spanish word negro, therefore meaning little black man. The name originated from 16th century Spanish missionaries working in the Philippines, and over time became the popularized but clumsy term to refer to people of various ethnicities who were of diminutive stature and dark skin. The term has also historically been used to refer to African pygmy populations. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the Negritos of Southeast Asia. Two populations belonging to the Negrito ethnic group in Malaysia are the Semang and the Batek. The Semang mainly live in the lowlands of the tropical jungles of the Malay Peninsula and can be found in Perak, Pahang, Kelantan and Kedah. Their presence has been recorded since the 3rd century. They mainly live in permanent settlements, though periodically venture into the jungle to harvest produce. Today, the population numbers less than 5,000. The Batek live in the rainforest of Peninsular Malaysia, primarily in the Taman Negara National Park. They are hunters and gatherers and live a nomadic lifestyle. Since the 1970s, the terrain they inhabit has been steadily encroached upon by loggers harvesting trees. They mostly live in family groups in tents on encampments. They do not believe in the concept of owning private land and tend to collectively share their food. Their population is less than 2,000 people. The Maniq are the only Negrito ethnic group of Thailand. In Thailand, they are more widely known as the Sakai, a controversial term meaning slave or barbarism. The majority live in the southern provinces of Yala, Narathiwat, Fatalung, Trang and Satun. They are hunter-gatherers and make temporary huts from bamboo and banana leaves. They live off the land and largely consume animals, fruits and vegetables that they have hunted and harvested themselves. Their population is estimated to be around 300 people. There are over 30 Negrito ethnic groups in the Philippines. The Aeta mainly live in the isolated mountainous regions of the island of Luzon. They live nomadic lives, traveling in small groups of family units. Historically, when the Philippines was a Spanish colony, the Aeta remained isolated in the mountains and thwarted any attempts by the Spanish to corral them. They gained a reputation for being skilled with a bow and arrow. The total population of the Aeta stands at around 50,000. Mining, deforestation and illegal logging have reduced their communities. Aeta women play active roles as harvesters, agricultural workers and traders with non-Aeta communities. They are also skilled at weaving and plaiting mats and winnows. The Ati are a Negrito ethnic group that inhabit the Visayas, the central portion of the Philippine archipelago, principally on the islands of Boracay, Panay and Negros. They speak a language called Inati. They participate in the yearly Ati-Atihan festival, which is said to commemorate the arrival of the Spanish and the Roman Catholic Church in Aklan. That brings us to the end of our video on the Negritos of Southeast Asia. I hope you've learned something, and if you liked that, then please do check out the other videos on the channel. For a daily dose of Black history, find me on Instagram at FreedomIsMineOfficial. I'll see you in the next video. Freedom is